I'm good, thank you.
Bro, stop being gay, bro.
Oh, delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
Alright guys, I think we just witnessed one of the fastest career meltdowns in competitive gaming history. I'm not exaggerating. In under 24 hours, a Fortnite pro went from being one of the game's most respected competitors to becoming the subject of one of the most viral "what were you thinking" moments the scene has ever seen. Here's what happened. Yesterday, a 14-second clip hit Twitter, or X if you're being technical, showing Peterbot, one of the best Fortnite players alive, absolutely unloading a string of racist slurs. And we're not talking about some slip of the tongue here. He was going in, saying them over and over. And when you're in a game like Fortnite, a game that's built on mass market appeal, family-friendly branding, and billion-dollar sponsorships, doing something like that is career suicide. Now, before we get into the fallout, let's rewind for a second and talk about who Peterbot actually is. The guy's a beast. Back when I was still playing Fortnite seriously, I remember the name popping up all the time. And not just because he was winning, but because people thought he had to be cheating. If you go on TikTok right now and type in Peterbot cheating, you'll find hundreds of clips that make it look like his aim is straight up robotic. On Reddit, in YouTube breakdowns, in comment sections, the debate was constant. Is he that good, or is something shady going on? Turns out he really was just that good. And all that skill built him a massive fan base. He wasn't just winning bragging rights, he was winning cash. Nearly $800,000 in tournament winnings before he even turned 18. That's not just doing well, that's the kind of money that sets you up for life if you're smart with it. Which is what makes this story so wild, because now all of that is in jeopardy. So, back to the clip. The account that posted it was Hypex, the go-to Fortnite leaker and news source. They tweeted, "A video surfaces of Fortnite pro Peterbot spamming slurs. 14 seconds, 24 million views. One day, that's all it took for the entire Fortnite community to explode with reactions."
I'm good, thank you.
Bro, stop being gay, bro.
Oh, delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
The video itself is bad, like really bad. He's just letting the words fly, and the kicker? The guy filming, Agent Rad, is black. It's hard to watch without feeling like the slurs were aimed directly at him.
Who recorded it? It was me that was recording. It was me. I would just say like, you know, just something like that is like careless in a sense, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that, just I shouldn't like not know how that gets out. And
Agent has said publicly that he has no idea how the clip leaked, but let's be real. If you record something, you know who you've sent it to.
I didn't leak it. The shit, like, I just didn't. I mean, I was napping. Literally was napping, and fucking pilot texted me. He was like, "Yo, yada yada." And I was like, "What are you talking about? Send me a link." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then boom, more and more people were texting me, like, you know, like my Discord was just blowing up and this and that.
And here's where things get even more interesting. Agent is the former owner of the team Peterbot used to play for. So if his old boss is the one who put this out, that's messy in ways we haven't even unpacked yet. Regardless of how it leaked, the reactions came in fast. Big streamers like Clix weighed in.
It's just such a bad look on Fortnite community as a whole. Like, that's my genuine reaction when I saw that. Is just like, number one, it's like, why are you saying that? Let alone like triple down in, like, that's what I don't get.
And of course, the internet being the internet, some people try to throw Clix under the bus for calling it out, bringing up old stuff he said. But here's the thing, someone pointing out a wrong doesn't suddenly become invalid just because they've made their own mistakes in the past. Honestly though, the biggest surprise was that a lot of people weren't surprised at all. There were straight up jokes about how Peterbot looks like the type to say this. And listen, I'm not usually one to roast someone's appearance, but I get it. And from a career standpoint, there's literally zero upside to this unless your goal is to impress a handful of edgy middle schoolers. But here's where it gets even weirder. While most people were roasting him, there was still a pocket of defenders. And not just random trolls. I'm talking about actual fans, most of them probably between 13 and 15 years old. They were mad at Hypixel for posting the clip at all. You'd see comments like, "You're weird for posting this," only for someone to reply with, "Guy drops the hard R multiple times and I'm the weird one." That reply alone racked up 80,000 likes. Then there was the conspiracy crowd, insisting the clip was fake. Some Fortnite creators jumped on that train too. Under Hypex's post, you had people saying, "We all know this is fake," and "Stop lying, it's AI," which, come on, the video is right there. And just when you think the defenses couldn't get dumber, here comes Bucky FPS, another creator, with the take that Peterbot only did it because he didn't want to be filmed. Like, what?
I feel like people actually think Pete was trying to like say the Hardy to like be funny or be racist or some shit like that, when it was like literally he didn't want to be on camera. I feel like anyone with like 1% of social cues understands that. Like, the dude was being recorded, didn't want to be on camera, said something so that he couldn't record him. That's like literally the whole situation. I know that's obviously wrong. No one should say the fucking Hardy to not be on camera.
There are a million ways to say, "Hey, don't record me," that don't involve screaming racial slurs at someone. And remember, Bucky's not a 14-year-old kid. This is a grown man making this argument. Eventually, Peterbot broke his silence and posted an apology. In it, he said the clip was from when he was 16, that he was at Agent's house, and that other people pressured him into saying it. He admitted it was hurtful and wrong, took full responsibility, and promised to learn from it. Sounds fine on paper, but that's not where the story ends. People immediately started claiming the apology was AI written. This all started after streamer Jason the Ween ran it through an AI detection tool, which flagged it as 100% AI generated. That would mean Peterbot didn't even write his own apology. He just let ChatGPT spit one out and copy-pasted it. And if that's true, it's a terrible look. Apologies are about sincerity, and nothing says "I don't care" like outsourcing yours to a chatbot. So now the question is, what happens next? Will Epic ban him from future LAN events? Will sponsors drop him? Will other pros distance themselves? Nobody knows yet, but here's what I do know. At 16, you might not understand taxes or the economy, but you definitely know that racism is wrong. And when your career depends on public image, a single 14-second video can cost you everything. If nothing else, this is a brutal reminder to every pro out there. One bad moment, especially one caught on camera, can end years of hard work overnight, and Peterbot is learning that lesson the hard way.